It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. Thanks for joining us here. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched than the first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher tonight, Joey Cantillo. What do you have on him, Chris?
They're looking for him to get through the lineup a couple of times, limit as much damage as possible, and keep this game close. He's not exactly expected to eat up innings, but he's capable of doing that if he plays his cards right in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And that one misses up and in. So we're off and running in Game 3.
First pitch, 7:06.
And another ball. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And a pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Just missed. Cantillo, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. It's 2-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And they'll do it again. Pitch misses there. And that's ball 2. Henderson checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call
left
off
fielder,
the inside
Tyler
corner.
O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Up and in. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Henderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the postseason success continues for him.
Batting 5th, catcher Adley
Here's Adley Rutschman. Right through there for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 at the count.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Ramon.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Nope, he held back. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Thomas makes a nice running catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Takes it to the base for the force out. They limit the damage here. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. Towing the slab in today's game, Dean Kremer. How about a report on him, Chris?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
Center field, Mullins settles underneath it, makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
And it's fouled away. Comes up empty.
0-2.
One out, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first in time.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. On the ground to the left, Westburg. Tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down. Out number 3. So they make short work of him there. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Orioles 2 and the Guardians nothing. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Cantillo back to work. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. 1 away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact. Man, when I think about great postseason performances, Hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Jorge Mateo stands in now and watches strike one. High fly ball out towards left field. Kwan sprinting after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Naylor down to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedric
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. And takes low for ball one. Mullins needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more. Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
2 on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. In the air, right field. Raley on his way over. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Orioles 2 and the Guardians nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. And that one fouled off. Noel went deep in his most recent game. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-2.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
And that is downstairs. Ball one. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. That one lifted to left. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting sixth, catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We played two full. It's the Orioles 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Cleveland, on to the third inning. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a strike on the outside edge.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting, catcher,
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Flied to right his first time. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And no one can get there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, designated hitter Ramon Laureano.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that misses.
That's
and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. That's a hit. Around second is Rutschman. The throw to third. He's in there.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. He's 0 for 1. Slap the other way, foul. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in game 3 of the ALCS. Bounce to third. Ramirez. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, right
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So digging in, Colton Cowser. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Westberg off of first with 2 away. In the air, left field. Quan settles underneath it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 3 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back. Here's Lane Thomas.
For the Guardians.
He's got
Center
pop,
fielder,
which is a little
Lane
sneaky because
Thomas.
he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Freeman.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. And the first offering is not close. That clips the corner. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Cowser pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Batting 9th, shortstop, Brian.
Here's Brian Rocchio. And that one clips the corner. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses inside. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
1-2 now. Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Fly to center his first time. And that one off the outside edge. Up and in, and now 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Throws to first. That's out number 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Guardians nothing. Here in Cleveland, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jorge Mateo. And that one misses up and in. 1-0. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Jacob Junis appears to be getting loose. Gaddis also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Gets a piece and stays alive. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Mullins, 30 years old now, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. One down, base is empty. Fastball is outside. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Joey Cantillo out of the game, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching
Ben
for the
Lively
Guardians.
on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan right there to make the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. On a form, now here is Luke Raley.
Luke Raley.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
O'Neill brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
2 outs, base is empty. John Kenzie Noel digs in now. Out to short, Henderson. Sends it across to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Guardians fail to score. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
He swings and fouls one off. That one a little bit high. 2-1. And that is out of play. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Well, big power guy right there, generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
O'Neill in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And a foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Ball one.
Not in time. He's safe. And that's outside.
1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the 3-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 out and a runner at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Laureano in the box again, takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fought off foul. Two on, 1 out. Finds his way through, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So bases all loaded up. Westberg will hit next. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And now 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
So they're all loaded up. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1.
Hey, shoot.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Ben Lively will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
A
for
new
the
arm into the
Guardians.
game, the righty, Jacob
Number
Junis.
16,
He has a great
Jacob
slider with tons of
Junis.
movement. Jorge Mateo now, both 2 in this one. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. First and third, 1 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Westberg on third. Cowser at first. 1 gone. Next offering way off the plate. And the slider just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to Freeman. They get 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs. Inning over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Guardians nothing. here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series.
Now
it's the Guardians DH, Carlos Santana. Kremer back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor.
Guardians, catcher Bo Naylor.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. O'Neill racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Thomas at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
2 outs.
Hey.
That one ripped. O'Neill going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Orioles 6 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Cleveland, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one at the knees for a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Paul Sewald up and loosening in the pen. Misses off the plate. And the count is 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball, that's down.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Mountcastle at the plate now as he chases after that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That's off the inside corner, and the count even 1-1. A little bit low. And that's outside. And now 3-1. And that drops in for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
That's ball 2.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, right side, Freeman. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Orioles 6 and the Guardians nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians. Tyler Freeman. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. And now it's even 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's in the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
In the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian.
And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. High fly ball out into left center field. O'Neill pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Guardians.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. That one fouled off. The Orioles up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And a strike in there.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next offering upstairs. And that skips in the dirt. And it remains 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now fly ball to right center. Cowser makes the grab, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 6 and the Guardians nothing.
Now pitching
Here's
for
a new
the
pitcher from the
Guardians.
pen, Hunter Gaddis.
Number 33.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and
Hunter
keep the score
Gaddis.
right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Leading off,
Leading
Tyler
off for the
O'Neill.
Orioles, left fielder
This kind of
Tyler
lead, he
O'Neill.
can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Foul ball there. Gaddis, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. 0-1 now.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next
1 ball,
offering way off
2
the
strikes.
plate. And down on strikes. And 1 gone.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting
Ball
it,
that's
and
outside.
it just kind of freezes you.
Rutschman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 3. Just off the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Chance to strike out the side now.
Now
You
batting,
talk about the
designated
benefits,
hitter,
the
Ramon
advantages of
Laureano.
relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Laureano
that's it.
stands in now, looks at that one inside. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And downstairs. Popped up. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it, though, 6-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
for the
summary.
Guardians, right fielder, Luke Raley.
Swings through that one for strike one.
I really like how he's been
0-1's the
attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
A little out front there as he swings through
0-2
it.
is the count.
And ball one. Upstairs. Now 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
This one in the air. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That misses. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a 2-0. And
That's
another ball.
3 balls, no strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the
Up
bullpen in this
next
spot
for
or
the
not.
Guardians,
So a man at
first
first.
baseman,
So next will be the
John
4-hole
Kenzie
hitter for the
Noel.
Guardians, John Kenzie Noel. And first offering is fouled off. And that one cutting but missing down
1 ball,
low.
1 strike.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Andrew Kittredge, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Soto, the power lefty, up as well. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins settles under it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Carlos Santana. In there, and it's 0-1. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 3 of the ALCS.
Nope, that's down.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. And that one upstairs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Bo
Naylor digs in for the Guardians. In there for strike 1. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's upstairs.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Off balance throw in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Orioles 6 and the Guardians nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and
Guardians.
a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Paul
34.
Sewald.
Paul Sewald.
And into the box for
Leading off
Baltimore,
for the
Jordan
Orioles,
Westburg.
Third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, nice job by the shortstop
Now
to
batting,
field that
right
on the
fielder,
backhand
Colton
and
Houser.
gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Colton Houser, the next to hit for the Orioles. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That's a ball.
That's
Tried the
inside.
sweeper. Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Mateo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. And that's
Ball,
off
that's in.
the inside edge. 1-1. Line to left, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Now batting,
Hooked around
the
that
center
pitch on the
fielder,
outside,
Cedric
but he was
Mullins.
still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Man at second here with 2 away. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a ball.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Two and one now. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. The run comes in to score from second. It's 7-0.
Now batting, first baseman Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical, but so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. Doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff, you have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
And now, Ryan Mountcastle. He was late there, strike one. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Inside, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Mullins at second with 2 down. Next offering upstairs. Gunnar Henderson up next. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting,
An error like that, you look at the
Gunnar
scoreboard and you
Henderson.
kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Paul Sewald won't go any further, and unfortunately he didn't get much help behind him defensively. New arm coming in. We'll be back.
Now pitching
So
for the
Cleveland brings
Guardians.
out a new reliever, Trevor
Number
Steffen.
37. Trevor Steffen.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 in this one.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one just misses.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Caught him looking for the K. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Guardians nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Baltimore.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
39.
bottom of the 8th. Andrew Kittredge.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for
Leading
him, so
off for
he
the
should be fairly
Guardians.
free and easy
Center
out
fielder,
there. Still have to keep
Ray
yourself sharp
Howard.
and attack the strike zone.
And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. That's outside. Now 1-2. That's a little bit low.
2-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball pitch after pitch and that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. And he swings over the top there. Action in the pen down there. Brian Baker is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. This to third, and foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The Orioles up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Misses, and it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Brian Rocchio digs in now. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball inside. 2-1. Late with the swing there.
2-2 count.
Just missed the inside corner, and the count's full. Stephen Kwan next to bat for Cleveland. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 down, nobody on, and that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge won't go any further tonight, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Coming
Baltimore,
on for the Orioles, Gregory
number
Soto.
65.
And he's got a nice lead to
Gregory
work with,
Soto.
so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Guardians. They continue to trail 7-0. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one.
Leading off
Here's the
for
Oriole cleanup
Orioles,
hitter,
left
Tyler
fielder,
O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
That's in there. Strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cade Smith, the young right-hander, up and throwing.
Hey!
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one outside, and the count is 1-2.
Ball in.
Right through there, got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 3. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone, and the count now even up. And a good eye there. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Laureano comes up to hit. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Orioles held in check there, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Brian Baker into the game.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 43, Brian Baker.
Stepping up for the
Leadoff
Guardians,
for the
Luke
Guardians,
Raley.
right fielder, Luke Raley.
That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Swings through that one.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Cowser makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, first baseman Jhonkensy Noel.
And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel, 1 for 3. Just missed. And it's fouled away. Raley leads off first with one away. A little bit high. 2-1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Carlos Santana.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. Carlos Santana now at the plate. That catches the outside corner. 0-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take this one in a blowout.
This team obviously needed to win this game. Down 2-0 in the series. You go down 3-0, players start packing their bags. They know that they're headed home. But they came out focused on the task at hand, got the job done, a win in the next game. All of a sudden, we've got a new series.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
This one ends 7-0 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I'm hopping out of the bed, rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm feeling my own dome with escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause her husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and write. I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. They started laughing, while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. I'm trying to do the same. Yo, don't nobody wanna dance slow, man. Look what it is. Sleep, yo. Sleep, yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the way to the pain. Sleep, yo. Sleep, yo. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, still want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip.